You are looking live at the Eye in Anchorage, Alaska, as the San Francisco Sharks pay a visit to the Alaska Storm. The Sharks have won 2 out of their last 3. They take on the Storm, who lost last week to San Antonio. I'm Colin Northrup, along with Rick Northrup.
Good afternoon.
We're here to bring you today's game. Sharks looking to improve their standing in the Western Conference. Alaska looking to maintain a firm grip atop the standings here in the West. There's Jakuli and Dula calling the toss of the coin. It's tails, and the Storm elect to take the ball, so we'll see Optimus Klein, Ron Cochran, and the rest of them first.
There you go. San Francisco comes into the Eye of the Storm with a 2-4 record. Not what they were planning when the season started, but they got a big win against Houston last week.
Chris kicks, boots it away. And the Storm will take it out up over the 29-yard line. That's Robert Merrill.
We've got 29 degrees and winds are calm here in the Eye of the Storm, as they always are, hurricane hunters. And Alaska comes out in their two-tone blue uniforms. Big fan of that.
Ron Cochran steps up under center. He's got plenty of weapons to work with. We'll get to the lineups after this play. Cochran, quick drop, going over the middle, complete to Brady 7. Yassine Clifton, the tight end, for a pickup of 9.
Tight ends rule.
Optimus Klein, number 88. Jeff Como, number 13, and Robert Merrill, number 18, are the wide receivers. And Brad Brichette is the kicker, number 4. Cochran into shotgun on 2nd and 1. Throws a deep one. He's got Klein, and Optimus is all the way down to the 29.
First of many times calling that boy's name.
As McCree makes the tackle, he's the new signee taking over for Andrew Allett, back at that free safety position. First and 10 for Alaska. Cochran, 3-step drop, swings to the sideline. Oh, that was almost picked out by Merrick. I tear out a corner, but Jeff Como comes away with it.
Wow, there's a little game within the game there. Could have been a disaster for Alaska.
Is the corner, number 39. The guy opposite him is Arbin Usipi, number 23. Max Jackson is the strong safety, number 37. Chester Field is the linebacker, number 54.
The man who satisfies.
And Cochran over the middle, complete to Klein. That's his second catch. He's got 42 yards already. And Abner St. John, number 94, is the defensive tackle. What other facts do you have for us, Rick?
Oh, I got plenty of facts. Just you hold on. Optimus Klein. So the last game had 4 catches.
Oh, and that's almost the catch there for the Shark defense.
Yeah.
Eric Stops almost had that one.
For 101 yards, but no touchdown. So Klein's off to the races with that first big catch. Alaska typically scores about 29 points a game. Second highest only behind Tallahassee, who scores an eye-popping 36 on average.
Cochran in the shotgun has a back to either side. He's got 3 wide receivers, takes a snap, looks to the sideline, and is caught by Optimus Klein for a first down at the 5-yard line.
I need to get him in the end zone. A little embarrassed in the locker room. No scoring receptions last game.
First and goal from the 5. Alaska doesn't run the ball much. They only average offensively 34 rush yards per game. Here's a swing to the halfback, and he scores. That's Stanley Nordalis for the touchdown.
Swing is the thing. Nice. Nice. That was a well-run drive there by Alaska to start the game. As this place is having a great time as they put points on the board right off the bat. Hey, we got some new equipment in the truck this week and some different gauges and dials, so let us know how the sound is. Trying to make sure we're calibrated right in the chat. That would be appreciated. Here's your extra point.
Brad Bichette is up and good. So with 8:37 to go in the first quarter, Alaska scores on their first drive of the game. They lead 7-0. And now a word from the SFL.
Want to do what I do? Contact me in the DM on Discord to find out how you can get involved with streaming live games, calling games, or breaking them down on the air with our broadcast team. Or help make our production even better by joining our new live stats team, helping our broadcasters shine brighter. We are #Loading Legends in the SFL.
Gabriel Manning returns that one up to the 22. He had an unusual stat line in last week's game, didn't he, Rick?
He did. Would you like to tell everybody about it?
He had 6 catches for 140 yards, but he also carried the ball twice for 65 yards and had a 57-yard touchdown run. Here's to get to Ryan Motes up the second up the middle, and he gets 4 yards.
You know what's cool about that is Manning became the first receiver in SFL League history to score a rushing touchdown in a game. How about that? Going a little old school. I'd give him the Heisman if he was in college.
Jock Luyendula under center. He's got Amari Emanuel as a tight end, along with Manning. And as Luyendula goes deep, the pass is dropped by Manning.
Boy, another ping pong pass, Colin. Deja vu all over again. I don't know how many games we've called that featured several of those, including picks off said ping pong.
There's a look at Luyendula. Django Anawai is the other wide receiver, number 88. And Luyendula will throw to the sideline, caught by Manning for the first down. Tackle made by Evan Carroll, the cornerback, number 29. The other Storm defenders include linebacker Andrew Francis, number 52. Other corner, Ryan Davidson, number 44. Tony Willis, number 31, the strong safety. Ryan Tobin, the free safety, number 21. And, of course, big sexy Alex Dominguez, number 69, at defensive end. Here's the toss out to Motes, and Motes has got all kinds of room. Gets the first down and more. Broke a tackle and gets up to the 50.
Rumbling down across the line to gain. San Francisco suddenly looking with it here in their first offensive possession, Colin.
Yeah, the Sharks, they only average 79 rush yards per game, but they're effective just enough. There's a look at Motes. He's out of this formation on second down as they will go shotgun. Luyendula changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, has time, lets us go for Maximus, and he picks up 3 yards. Evan Carroll on the tackle.
Not a lot there. He saw him chatting with Maximus pre-snap, but I expected more than a couple yards out of whatever was going on there.
2nd and 7. Luyendula, quick drop, Throws it out, and he'll lose a yard. Carroll comes up again to make the hit. Early going between the Legion and the Vaqueros. See San Antonio take a 7-0 lead with 6:34 in the first.
The Sharks are working that left side of the formation, which is the short side of the field. Not sure if they see something there. It's just how the way the plays happen to roll out.
Third and 8, Luyendula going deep. Oh, the pass is knocked away by Ryan Davidson. Looking for Manning down the field, and it almost turned on the Sharks there.
You know, for San Francisco having the 2-4 record, they're actually third best on third down conversion percentage, behind Tallahassee and Alaska.
Eric Walsh is the star punter, number 8. He will be kicking to Robert Merrill. And the punt is away, nearly blocked, but it's a good high hanging punt, and it will be down.
Oh,
I thought it was going to be down inside the 5, but he slid into the end zone.
If he'd have not touched it, I think it was already dead at the 2 or thereabouts.
Rice Star sliding into the end zone, and the Storm will take over on their own 20. Cochran under center, looking at a nickel defense. Quick drop, run over the middle, going to Clifton, his second catch, and he gets blowed up right at the first down marker.
That's called making the first down the hard way. So we've got 5:25 to go here in the first quarter in Alaska. And a nice first drive by the Storm, and they've got the ball again.
As Merrick Artero says, this isn't baseball, stop sliding. Medium drop from Cochran this time, has a clean pocket, fires this one in between a couple of defenders for the first down to Robert Merrill.
They've been working that little pitch and catch right over the middle really effectively in the early going here, Colin.
Here's a look at Merrill. Sharks playing closer to the sticks. Cochran in the shotgun. And Ron will fire over the middle. Diving catch by Jeff Como for the first down.
What do you know? Another pass over the middle. You know it.
Cochran attempted 69 passes, so this is nothing unusual for him last week against San Antonio. First and 10 at the 44. Cochran, 5-step drop, swings to the sideline to Clifton. That's his third catch. He picks up 7 that time.
That gives him a second and short. Could see something here, Colin. Oh, gratuitous analyst comment, or inane analyst comment coming up here. I'd say the playbook's wide open.
Under center is Cochran. Will give off the Nautilus on the run. He'll only pick up a yard.
Oh, wow. Tried to catch him snoozing there.
Max Jackson and Itera. They're laying support up from the secondary. Third down.
Good stuff by the Sharks there in a tight situation. Got to go goal line again.
And the Storm this time will throw to the running back Nautilus, who has to turn around but still makes the first down.
Not exactly a pinpoint pass, but that's the same play they scored on down to the goal line in the first possession. And it works just enough to move the chains.
Cochran already up to 119.
Is it just me, or does he look like Dan Deerdorf under that helmet?
Quick drop. Going over the middle. Oh, and the pass is caught by Optimus Klein off the deflection. You, sir, are ridiculous. It was tipped by Usipi and then somehow ended up back into the hands of Klein.
Unbelievable. That puts him in the red zone.
3 wide receivers.
And San Francisco's playing soft.
Cochran. Quick drop. Sideline. Klein for 3 yards. Tackle made by Usipi.
Did you see the chain gang guy there with the down marker? Whipping that thing around like it's a flipping lightsaber. Gonna hurt somebody.
2nd and 7. Single back. Lined off to the left side, and they'll get it off for about a yard. Setting up a 3rd and 6. Chesterfield in on the tackle. It's been helping Max Jackson coordinate the offense. Ryan Moats has put together a nice staff here in the city by the bay. 2nd time San Francisco's been represented by an SFL team. 3rd down and 6. Cochran changes the play. Takes a medium drop, goes right over the middle, and they won't give Como forward progress to the marker.
Or are they doing? That's just not enough. Wow.
And Brad Burchett on to try the field goal. Nope, the offense is staying out there for the moment. We might see the big game of chicken.
Let's burn a timeout when we're going to kick anyway.
Yep.
There we go. There we go.
And we got an update from Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Desperados are in front of the Wildcats 7-0 with 8:08 first.
We've got to protect the timeouts. Come on.
And Max Paul's giving Ron Cochran, he's reading him the riot act right now.
Well, San Francisco's got to feel good about this. Not only the city by the bay, the city that never sleeps, but they built this city. I'm rock and roll. Come on. Who's with me?
Ball spotted at the 15 out of Old Cap Rooney. And the kick by Burchett from 29 is through. So with 43 seconds left in the first, Alaska leads 10-0 over San Francisco.
Hey, everybody. Grace Slick's in the audience today. Making the trip.
By a sled dog. As the kick is away.
Pulled by a team of white rabbits.
And Manning spinning. Turns it up to the 26. Scoring update from the SFL. The Legion are now on board with a field goal. They trail by 4 to the Vaqueros with 1:12 to go in the first. Oh, Dwayne guessed it. Right.
Dwayne's my favorite chat guy anyway. Just confirms that.
3-man backfield for San Francisco. Here's the handoff to Ryan Moats, and Moats will plow ahead for 1 yard on the dive.
I want to pay close attention to Moats. We've seen him break off his share.
Runs after lulling people to sleep.
Right. I think, we got him. We got him. Boom.
And over the middle. Oh, the pass is dropped by Maximus. He had it in his hand, but the defender was there almost at the exact same time.
Let's see if they run the guys in the truck run that replay, because it appeared from here that he sort of shifted gears to running with the ball before actually catching the ball.
The I takes up a chance of defense here on 3rd and 9. And it would give off to Maximus, and he breaks through 50, 40, 30, 20. Maximus all the way down to the Storm 20-yard line on a 3rd and 9. Wow, as we end the first quarter on a huge run from the non-contract. As we reach the end of the first quarter, Alaska is in front of San Francisco, 10-0. Start of the second quarter here from Anchorage, Alaska. San Francisco is down by a couple of scores, but they moved the ball deep into Storm territory. They got a 1st and 10 from the 20. Jacques Luyendula back to throw. Going over the middle to Hawaii.
Nice catch. Nice read, taking what the defense will give them, which is cool down here in this part of the field.
With 5:56 to go in the first, Chicago and Tulsa are all tied up at 7. Jacques Luyendula, medium dropped in the end zone. Oh! Ryan Motes, the second, had it in his hands, but he dropped it.
He got mugged. It's a tough play.
Being told the Hawaii's first name, the D is silent, so it's Django.
Django.
3rd down and 4, 3-man backfield for San Francisco. The give is off the Motes this time, and he gets close, but they'll say he's a yard short.
It's a little known fact that Django was the subject of what became a hit song in the 70s. Mr. Go Django.
And then here's Chris Kicks from Bruges Shinsville.
That's right.
To try this short field goal. To pull the Sharks to within 1 score. The kick is good from 28. So the Sharks get 3 points
behind the leg.
On the board.
Behind the leg of Bruce Shinville's finest. Second most famous person from Bruce Shinville besides the Ketchups and the Catsups.
Which, for those of you who aren't familiar with it,
huge feud. Don't even go there.
Dating back to the American Civil War. Just don't tell Ray Bentley.
He's not on the chat, is he? He's not listening. I think we're clean.
I think we're safe. Kicks, boots it to Merrill, and Robert Merrill.
Oh, yeah.
Has a lead.
Yeah, there we go.
Couple of blocks. There goes Robert
the
Merrill.
Kicker.
There goes Robert Merrill. 10-5, touchdown, Alaska.
Whoa. And the eye of the storm is now not calm. Holy smoke. For those of you who are fans of the spin move, you'll love this one right there.
And he just outruns everybody. And the kicker had no shot.
He had a shot, and then he didn't have a shot. Well, here's your PAT.
But 9:43 to go until halftime. It's 17-3, Alaska in front. Thanks to the spectacular special teams touchdown orchestrated by Robert Merrill.
Well, you don't see that every day, at least in the games we're broadcasting, Colin. Kickoffs are fairly pedestrian affairs with people going right up the middle, and Merrill breaks one. Let's see what happens here.
Manning will get to the 23. With 9:54 to go in the second, Vancouver takes a field goal lead over San Antonio, 10-7.
So now it's up to the Sharks. They had a decent drive, put some points on the board. Obviously, they can help themselves by ending this drive with some points.
And Moats up the middle. He gains 2. So far, he has 28 yards on 5 carries. We've seen him lull people to sleep before.
That's right.
With 3:57 to go in the first quarter, Tulsa retakes the lead over Chicago 14-7. Uyandula, quick drop. Amari Manuel breaks the tackle. I thought he was going to get away for a moment.
Support comes up and prevents a bigger play.
3rd and 4.
Don't forget about Show Business Inc., helping present the SFL, the ultimate live event, film production, prop rental, set design and construction.
And home of the SFL convention coming this July. 3rd and 4. Louis Ndula to Gabriel Manning on the outcut for the first down to the 36.
Yeah, and the convention stuff, real quick. SFL Central done a great job putting that together.
Absorbs contact from Carroll, but not before he passes the first down marker. 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Trying to play a bit of catch-up thanks to the special teams touchdown by Robert Merrill. Ryan Moats on the sweep will gain 3 yards up the middle on the carry.
Colin, let me ask you a question. You going to go to the SFL convention?
I'll be there. Are you going to the SFL?
I'm going to be there too. It's going to be sweet.
2nd and 7. Moats up the middle. It'll be stopped.
I got submarined there behind the line.
By number 78, Gerald Thomas, the defensive tackle. 3rd and 8 for the Sharks. Spreading things out now a little bit.
Someone's going to be opening that triple set to the left side, Colin.
Let's see if you're right. Over the middle, they're going to go short, almost too short.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for the Sharks, Alaska secondary makes the right decision. It covers the 2 men deep in the pattern, leaves the short man open, and they're able to come up and stop them before the line of game.
Eric Walsh on for another punt. Let's hope one of his gunners doesn't screw it up like he did last time.
Think he can reach the end zone with this?
And the punt is away. It's high kick. They said over 4.3 seconds of hang time will be brought back to the 27 by Merrill.
Kind of roams around a little bit for a couple extra yards after the catch. And Alaska with a lead. Here was 6:36 to go in the second. Gets the ball back.
Marty McCree, that new free safety taking over for Andrew Allen, has been awfully quiet so far, but it's still early. 1st and 10. Cochran back to throw over the middle. That's a duck in and out of the hands of Merrill. Chesterfield knocks that away.
You know, Cochran threw for 376 yards last week, going 49 for 69. Are you kidding me? But he did throw 3 picks in that game, and San Francisco would like to get a pick here.
7:05 to go in the second quarter in Vancouver. The Legion and Vaqueros are all tied up at 10. Remember, last year they had a crazy game that was 51-49 in overtime, in which teams only ran the ball between them once.
Right.
As Cochran's back to throw, throws to the sideline, and it is a first down catch for, looks like Optimus Klein. It is.
That's how you run the out pattern. Give your receiver a chance to turn upfield.
So many times we see guys.
They just throw them out of bounds, right? Throw them out of bounds, not throwing them out of bounds. Or is it throwing them out of bounds? Excuse me, I didn't get on dictionary.com. Grammarly, maybe.
Quick drop for Cochran over the middle, and tight traffic gets caught for a first down to the 49. That's Jeff Como. Look at it one more time. Just a simple slant pattern, just right in between about 3 people.
It drops it right in there like nobody's business, Colin.
Cochran changing the play. Takes a deeper drop. This time goes to the sideline for Nordalis, but he couldn't haul it in. Second down.
They sent both halfbacks out in the pattern that time. Mirror images on either side of the field. Can't quite complete the throw over there.
We have a second down. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 1 isolation, 2 to the bottom of your picture, split backs. Cochran, quick drop, over the middle, knocked away, Chesterfield.
Getting a little too greedy with that one.
3rd then.
A lot of sharks. School of sharks, if you will, in the vicinity of the receiver.
Storm convert 59% on 3rd down. One of the better percentages on offense in the league. Cochran, medium drop to Optimus Klein for the first down. Ron Cochran has a quarterback rating of 118 today.
I'm surprised.
As we get another look at it here, Klein just running the slant batter. McCree in on the tackle.
Just looking for a little soft spot in the zone. Finds it. Run that play all day.
Two receivers to the bottom this time. Here's to get to Stanley Nordalis, who breaks the tackle and surges ahead for 9 yards. Abner St. John on it there from his defensive tackle spot. Second and 1, ball on the Shark 25. 4:30 and counting to go here in the second quarter. Storm leading 17-3. Ron Cochran throws. He's got a man for the first down.
Really
That was Nordalis out in the flat.
Really like their focus on really just moving the sticks. Nothing fancy.
A lot of people were questioning the sanity of the Storm when they decided not to carry a running back, but so far it's worked out for him. Ron Cochran back to throw. Sidelined. Optimus Klein had to go back awkwardly for the ball, but still got 2 yards. He's got 8 catches for 97 yards.
Yeah, it's great first half. Great first half. Yeah, you know, the unusual builds or team composition, high risk, high reward kind of a thing. we've seen him go both ways, and the case of Alaska seems to be working, as you said.
Swing pass, screen out. Arbin Yusipi tackles him at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing, says the Shark D on that. You know what's interesting is Shark D's playing well off the receivers. But as the Shark receivers head out into the pattern, they're jamming him and making contact with him 6, 8, 10 yards down off the line of scrimmage. That's very interesting.
3rd and 7 from the 19. Cochran, quick drop. Sees the middle open, throws. It's intercepted.
The gift.
And
from
it's
the
the gift
giver
that keeps on giving. Rice Star with the interception. That's the Storm, only the Storm's 10th turnover all year long, looking for
that's his
Como, and that was just well covered.
Well, and he's happy to receive his first jelly of the month. Name that movie. Right? The gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Cousin Eddie.
1st and 10 for San Francisco. Medium drop for Louis Ndula over the
There
middle. Hawaii with the catch. Down to the 38.
Out to the 38.
Out to the 38.
Got it.
Just runs an inside law pattern. Davidson gets over there a little late, but is able to slow him down just enough so that Ryan Tobin can come in and clean it up.
Yeah, Django gets unchained there for a nice pickup.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
Say what?
Django, unchained. Here's the get to Modes, and he is stopped in the backfield by Thomas again.
I'm so excited for that formation. And well defended there by the Storm.
Loss of 1, 2nd 11. We reached the 2-minute warning. Now a word from the SFL.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet, and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
Second down pass goes out to Maximus, who gets it to the 43, sets him up at the 3rd, and rather manageable considering where they were at just a moment ago. Sharks empty the backfield. Alaska counters with 3 down linemen. Louis Ndula dumps it short to Tim Brown Jr., who turns upfield and gets the first down at the 50, clock running. Great awareness to get to the sticks.
Absolutely.
Remember, Storm received the ball first, so the Sharks get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So potential momentum swing here if they can score. Louis Ndula to the sideline. Manning for 4 yards, 2nd and 6. They empty out the formation with Maximus in the slot. Here it goes, Louis Ndula. The throw goes deep. Oh, Ryan Tobin. No, that's Evan Carroll knocks it away from Gabriel Manning. That's his 5th target. 3rd catch.
Well,
5th target. He's caught 3 of them.
Shark progress. Hat tip to our Canadian friends. Is in doubt now. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 6. The crowd takes up a chant of defense. Luyendula hit as he throws. First down to Gabriel Manning.
Hurry up, boys.
Ah, that's crazy. And they all hurry back. Manning. Set now. Snap. Pressure. Throws. Caught by Manning. Gabriel Manning. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Holy cow. Woo. That's what I'm talking about.
Following up what I thought was a crazy play, Gabriel Manning turns out a spectacular play as he beats Evan Carroll for the touchdown.
Just slips in behind him. Luyendula is able to deliver the ball.
Looked to be man covered across the board. And he was the last line of defense. And unfortunately for him, he missed it. But it looked like he just missed that ball barely.
I don't know. Where was the safety help on that? I don't know if we'll ever see a replay of that.
And the extra point is good.
Well, 54 seconds left in this first half. San Francisco comes to life.
They cut the lead down to 7, so it'll be interesting to see how Alaska plays this. At one point, they were out 17-3.
Well, the desperation factor really seemed to light a fire under the Shark offense. And I'm not sure the Storm was quite able to figure out what they wanted to do.
Merrill this time gets bottled up at his own 30.
So the clock stops here as the offense and defense switch up. And we'll see what Alaska has in store for the Sharks.
So they get the ball with 49 seconds left. They have a bunch to the bottom for Alaska. Clifton is isolated at the very top of your picture. Cochran goes that way and he throws it back.
There we go.
Merrick Itera picks it off. The pass was looking for Clifton. And the rookie corner playing out on the big tight end.
Boom.
Cousin of Mahmoud Al-Shalani, who plays for the Vancouver Legion. Unable to make the play.
Did the receiver maybe not square that in enough? Because it seemed to go. It seemed the Itera ran the better route.
Empty shotgun. 45 seconds left. Sharks have all 3 timeouts. Luyendula to the sideline. That is Amari Manuel. No, that is Anuai with the catch.
Everybody's holding their breath.
That's a pick up of 7. There's a look at Manning's numbers. 5 catches for 62 yards on 7 targets.
Including your Hummel correspondent, I'm dizzy. There's that funky setup again. Run the same
Modes.
play.
No.
Same result.
And they burn a timeout with 38 seconds left. Motes has been held in check for the most part.
You can't blame Motes on that, as I said. That was last time they attempted that. Oh, they ran the same play out of that one time they had that formation. Ran the exact same thing.
I formation, 3rd and 2. 2 tight ends and a balanced line. Motes close, Maximus deep. Luyendula to Ryan Motes on the swing. He spins inside.
They're going to have to hurry.
And they do. Luyendula changing the play. And Jacques. Medium drop. Downfield.
Oh,
Ryan Davidson knocks it away. That could have been disastrous.
The entire fan base for both teams had with the exact same reaction.
Interesting fact for Alex Dominguez. Haven't gotten a sack from him. He's tied for 2nd in the league with 12.5 sacks coming in. 54 in his career. There he is.
Boom.
I speak of the man, and he makes the play.
Wow, it's like he conjured him into the backfield. Down goes Frazier.
Nuyendula deep. Oh, and
It's caught.
first.
And a TO, baby. With 3 seconds to go in the second quarter. Wow. Interestingly, San Francisco's -4 in the turnover differential for the season, but they've halved that in the first half of this game with 2 picks. They go to -2.
They call a timeout, and we got a first down kick.
Because of the time. No time like the present. Who's kicking?
It's Chris Kicks, his
There we
second kick on the day. He hit one from 29 yards earlier.
It's from 28.
And the kick is on the way, and it's
Oh!
missed!
What
He
happened?
missed it!
Oh, doink.
James Winter had to use a butterfly net to get that down.
Can't see from that angle. Let's see. It's up and away. That's just wide right. Wide right.
At the half, the score is 17-10, Alaska in front. Halftime in Vancouver, the Vaqueros lead 13-10. And with 4:29 in the second quarter, Tulsa leads Chicago 17-7. Now a word from our SFL sponsors.
The Simulation Football League is presented by APM Music and is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com today and search through thousands of tracks to boost the quality of your stream just like us. APM Music, production music library and custom music house.
Pretty entertaining game so far. Ron Cochran 186 passing yards. Kickers have made one field goal each. The Cochran's thrown a couple big. William Dula so far is clean of the stat. Manning has 62 yards receiving, including that touchdown, and Maximus has 53 yards, outrushing the star player Moats, who only has 37 at this point. Big Sexy came into this week tied for. He was second with 12.5. Only Kevin Norwood of Tallahassee, part of that scary threesome for the Pride, was ahead of Dominguez with 13 sacks. Sharks will receive the ball to start the third quarter. And you gotta think they're kicking themselves for missing that field goal.
True that. Nobody ever wants to miss out on a shot to put some points on the board. But as it is, it's still a one-score game. Shark fans have a little something to rally around at this point.
Fielded coming out of the end zone is Manning, and he gets just past the 20, and they'll mark it at the 21. 82 return yards that first half for Gabriel Manning. Impressive considering you've seen how far Brichette's kicks have gone into the end zone.
Yeah, you know, if you're Alaska on defense, you kind of got things under control, and then boom, the Sharks kick out. Oh! Something like that.
Maximus picks up 11 yards on first down.
The Sharks generate this, down the field, couple of funky plays. Boom, put some points on the board. That's going to be in the back of your mind if you're on the defensive side of the ball for Alaska. Sharks have athletes, and they can make some things happen. And we saw it there.
Dustin Brown is the center for this offensive line. So far, they've done a pretty good job opening up holes for both the backs and keeping Louie and Dula clean for the most part. Back to throw over the middle, pass complete to
that guy.
Amari Manuel. Pick up 4 yards on first down. He was lined up in the backfield and snuck out on me. 2nd and 6.
Quick handoff here.
3-man backfield.
Yep.
And
for no gain.
Same result most of the time.
Small loss.
Pierre Lyon.
My brain is experiencing a small loss from running that play 3 times. The exact same play out of a peculiar formation 3 times.
3rd down and 5. Shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Louie and Dula will pass. Backwards he goes. What the heck was going on?
Man, he had a nice chance maybe on what may have turned into the wheel route. One of the guys coming out of the backfield. Nothing. Instead, he practically throws it to his guard.
And Eric Walsh to punt. He boots it away. It's a high kick.
You know, something's not right on the Shark punt protect there, because there are 2 Storm dudes right around the punter every time. You have to fix that between weeks here, in my humble opinion.
1st and 10 at the 29 for Alaska. They're in front by 7. Let's see if Ron Cochran can stop throwing the ball to the other team. It gives to Stanley Nordolis for a pickup of 4 yards. Chesterfield on the tackle.
He's not satisfied with that. Want to hold him to maybe a 2-yard gain.
Cochran, 76.8 quarterback rating. Has those 2 picks. Sharks were able to turn into points the first half. Throws sideline. Oh, that was almost another one. That was McCree who knocked it away, and Chesterfield was in the neighborhood.
So close.
The big guy, if he just could have stuck his paws out right there.
You know what? For a defender, that's just a great play. Get your mid up there, knock it away. That's what you get paid for.
With the 2-minute warning in Tulsa, the Desperados are in front of the Wildcats 17-10.
Really? I don't know.
3rd and 6. And the shotgun is Cochran. Play action. Puts it up in the air. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted by Max Jackson. Action Jackson.
Dig it.
It goes to the highest of heights and comes down to the ball.
Well, that's 3 turnovers. That fills the quota. San Francisco needs to do something because, that's it.
2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Split backs for Louie and Dula, who audibles. Takes a medium drop, goes to the sidelines for Manning, who they said was out of bounds.
No way.
Second down. Hope they can get something positive here going. Pressure being shown by Alaska. Boats trying to break through, only gain a yard, but hey.
That's the first positive yardage for that formation and play today. That means we're going to see it again.
3rd and 9. Empty shotgun for San Francisco. Alaska and appears to be a man coverage look. It is.
Oh!
Here's Alex Dominguez. He joins up with another defender for half a sack.
Is that the first sack today?
No, that's the second.
That's the second. Numero dos. Wow, there was man coverage on Luyendula, apparently. A big man.
And Walsh again on punt. And this defense will have to answer the bell again.
Sharks are disappointed to be punting away, and they've asked me to point out to the Alaska Storm that they give up 17.5 points per game, so they need to give them at least a touchdown here. Unfortunately for the Sharks, they're known to give up 26 points a game on average, so Alaska's on schedule.
High formation, Nordell's the deep back. Over the middle. Oh, that was almost picked up by Tobe Kaufman.
A great defense there. Just kind of hides and then pops up for the knockdown.
For those of you keeping track at home, Alex Dominguez, that was career sack number 56.5.
Wow. Man. Congratulations, Dominguez.
And Cochran going to the sideline.
Yep.
Oh, it'll be 3rd and inches. Out of bounds right at that marker is Robert Merrill. Cochran up to 196. With the same exact stat line he ended the game against San Antonio with in terms of touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1, 2, 3. No, here, wait. He's at 56.5. I must have miscounted. They're going to throw. And, Max Jackson almost had a pick.
So the Sharks D delivers.
As the curious decision to throw on 3rd and less than a yard ends up being strange. As we're reaching the end of the second quarter in Tulsa, the Desperados and Wildcats are in an entertaining game, 17-13. And with 3:10 to go in the third quarter, San Antonio is in front of Vancouver, 20-10. Punt is away, and Manning returns it to the
47. See where they're marking him. That's a really good field position, again, for the Sharks. I couldn't turn the last pick into anything. Let's see what they can do here.
Look at this stat line from Max Maximus. 2 carries, 32-yard average for 64 yards.
Right.
Maybe give Maximus the ball more. It's Luyendula over the middle to Gabriel Manning. That's a good first play to the Storm 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's a little Alaska in your face right there. We can whatever you can do, we can do.
Nice diving catch. Tony Willis on top of him to touch him down. You're watching the SFL on YouTube, presented by the fine folks at 8 p.m. Music, who have provided an excellent custom soundtrack for the Simulation Football League.
Indeed.
Here's to get to Moats, and Ryan Moats this time gains more than 1 yard.
If they want to
gains 2.
Yeah. If you want to do the quick hitter, do that. Instead of that odd full house arrangement. Just my opinion.
Luyendula having himself a pretty good day so far. He's in the gun. Over the middle. Oh, the pass drop.
That was, I believe that was behind him. A little mistimed there.
That was Freddie King, non-contract, who had it in his hands. He dropped it. Would have been enough for a first down.
Like I said, that might have been a. Well, I can see a replay on that comment. I may have to. We'll do it, Dan.
Now the bunch is to the bottom. Isolation to the top. Luyendula in the shotgun with Maximus on his right hip this time. And Luyendula sets around, throws deep. Hey! Oh, it's caught for the first down to the 11. Ow. That's Gabriel Manning. He's now up over 100 yards. He's at 106 on 7 grabs.
Oh, Gabriel, blow your horn, buddy.
As he skies that one.
Yep, sure-handed.
Split backs for Luyendula. Shot to throw. Runs right into Big Sexy.
Big Sexy. Another country has heard from. Oh, yeah.
He just blew right by the offensive tackle. Gave him one little move and boop, down the cornerback went.
Who was that, OT?
Number 60, Ryan Baker. You got to give him some help on that side.
Well, they kept one of the backs in for protection, and the sack came from the opposite side. Luyendula would have been good to roll out behind that extra back for protection, but it's all happened so fast.
There's the run to Maximus, gets him to the 10, sets him up on a 3rd and 9. Gratuitous analysts comment, they can score. They can get a first down without scoring.
Technically possible to get a first down.
And the throw to the end zone. Caught. It's on a Y.
Was he in? Yes, they're saying he's in. It looked like he tippy-toed on the chalk.
And that is a spectacular catch for a touchdown.
Especially when he wasn't in bounds. What?
And Chris kicks to tie it up.
Who am I to criticize the CPU on that?
And Django makes a great play to draw the Sharks even with the Storm at 17. Now, a word from the SFL.
Don't miss the SFL podcast every Saturday night at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch before the league's weekend slate gets kicked off. Join me, Mighty RX, defending champion team owner Ramos Lynn, and our host, Jack Brown, to break down all the headlines in the SFL. Jack, yeah, I know we gotta move on. Calm down. See you there, everybody.
That was from Max Paul, owner of the Alaska Storm. His team is tied with San Francisco at 17, and The first play goes out to Optimus Klein, but they said he was out of bounds. 2nd and 10 at the 29.
Well, super game here. Interestingly enough, we're tied. Nearing the end of the third quarter, Colin.
Welcome in London Knights owner Liam Crowder to the chat as he says, wow, this game is close.
It's close. Staying up late tonight, eh?
2nd and 10 over the middle. Oh, looking for Yassine Clifton, but Kaufman knocked it away.
Hey, Liam, it's President's Day here in the colonies tomorrow. Have a pint on us.
3rd and 10. Cochran in the shotgun. Play action. Going deep.
Oh!
Jackson tips it to Merrick Itera for the pick. That's the 4th turnover.
How many for Itera? Keep calling his name in these little change of possession plays. Nice.
Looking for Merrill deep, and Max Jackson with the tip, and it goes right to Itera. I guess that makes up.
Now it gets interesting.
Look at the message from the commish on the jet. As Lillian Dula throws it out to Amari Manuel. Lillian Dula's up to 193. Cochran with 4 picks. And the Sharks take the lead. As the pass goes out to Freddie King, the non-contract, making up for that drop he had earlier. Sets them up with a 3rd and short.
Yeah, you know, if Benedict Arnold hadn't screwed up the advance on Montreal back in the day, Canada would be 51st state.
3rd and 2, full house backfield. Louis and Dula to throw over the middle. First down.
Threw out of that formation.
Aaron Razor in the non-contract sneaks out of that 3-man backfield to make the catch.
There is a God.
He just goes straight down the middle of the field. Linebacker was running with him. Tony Willis there to clean it up. First down. 18. San Francisco, to my knowledge, has been trailing all game.
They have been, to my knowledge, until they tied it up. Right, because the last...
Down the middle, that's Ryan Moats on the reception to the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
Storm took the opening kickoff and marched right down the field and never looked back until the Sharks pulled up next to him on the freeway. Said, let's go, boys. Yeah, by the way, sorry about that, Liam. You don't have to have a pint. How about a donut?
1st and goal from the 6. Moats. It's close. Maximus is deep. Louis and Dula to Amari Manuel. Oh, down to the goal line.
Are you
but
kidding?
They said he wasn't in.
Oh, man.
They said the plane is not quite broken, so.
The plane is intact. Well, here we go. They're going to do the deep handoff and lose a yard.
Alaska's shifting to the right. Big Sexy jumped offside.
Oh, he's in.
Maximus scores, so it won't matter anyway. Alex Dominguez, he's got 2.5 sacks. That's his first screw-up of the day.
Called the deep handoff, and he picks his way
for traffic.
Through the picket fence.
And the penalty is declined, and San Francisco scores. It's The non-contract from a yard out.
In the huddle during the timeout, Shooter says, we're going to run the old picket fence at him. And it results in 7 for the Sharks. 6. Plus a PAT.
And Merrick Itera goes, are you not entertained? As the extra point is up and through.
There we go. Gets his mojo back.
So after being tied or trailing majority of this contest, San Francisco has stormed out to a 24-17 lead. They're up by 7. And the Storm, they really need to be more careful with the ball because...
that they do. It's my job to make the vacuous analyst comments. Well,
and
they've broken one before.
And Robert Merrill on the return.
Nothing
Tackled by Taz Curry and the non-contract backup tailback, Blackman. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Being reminded by Warhammer about the missed field goal. Let's see as we move into the fourth quarter if that comes into play.
Ron Cochran in the shotgun. Changes the play. He's thrown 4 picks today. And his first pass goes out to Robert Merrill. That's only his 3rd catch for 25 yards. Merrill's made more of an impact on special teams today. But he makes a nice catch there for 4 yards.
Yep.
Second and 6, both backs flanking either side of Cochran in the shotgun. Handoff out of the gun to Nordalis, and Stanley marches up to the 40-yard line to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, a nice little mini razzle-dazzle there. It seems to freeze everybody on the Sharks' D for a moment. Just enough to pick up some decent yardage.
3rd and 2, Yassine Clifton out wide.
We've seen this before.
Cochran under center. They're at a 5-man line. Well, swing it out to Nordalis on the screen, and Stanley's got a first down.
Yep, the trips to the left functionally serve as blockers and clear out a path for the swing pass. They just needed a couple of yards to move the ball.
We've played 3 quarters. San Francisco leads 24-17. Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a crazy fourth quarter. There's a look at Merrick Itera. He has 2 picks today, looking for the hat trick. Cochran back to throw. Throws over the middle. Nice catch by Merrill. That's his 4th. He gains 4 yards. He's up to 29 yards now by my calculation. Storm are at their own 49, looking to cross over into Shark territory. As we begin the fourth quarter here, you're listening to the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Colin Northrup, as the pass goes out to Stanley Nordalis as a blocker. Got a first down, 40, 30. Stanley Nordalis down the sideline to the Shark 24-yard line. What a beautiful reception on the swing pass as we get another look at it. Nordalis flares out with a couple of linemen in front. Couple of guys throwing some key blocks down there, and the Storm have moved into the position as Cochran is now up to 236 passing. Back to throw goes Cochran down the middle of the field. Optimus Klein with the catch to the San Francisco 6-yard line. First and goal. In triple coverage, he came away with a phenomenal reception. Tackle made by Chesterfield. And the Storm are right back on the doorstep of potentially tying this thing up. Back to throw. Sets. Completes it to Nordalis.
Can't really turn it in anything.
Gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Second and goal.
Swing pass to the left.
We've seen it before.
Nope.
Opposite side, Cochran. The Nordalis had to get upfield quickly, but he couldn't get up to speed quick enough.
Oh, he was the relief valve on that one. They were clearly looking for maybe a pick play or something to the left side of the formation in the end zone.
With 5:23 to go in the fourth quarter in Vancouver, the Vaqueros are in front of the Legion, 27-10. Meanwhile, we have a third and goal. Play action for Ron Cochran. Going to the middle, and it only gets down to the 4-yard line. The Nordalis.
Nice idea. And hats off to the San Francisco defense, especially the linebackers. They are crucial on that. That play in that part of the field.
Brad Bichette trying for a field goal. They'll spot it just past the 10-yard line. His third attempt on the day, rather. And it's through from 21 yards, so they are within 4 with 7:50 to go.
Cut the deficit now. In the back of everybody's mind is that missed field goal. Well, here we go. A reminder, you're watching the SFL presented by APM Music. The official soundtrack. The SFL.
With 5:06 to go in the third quarter in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Desperados cruising over the Chicago Wildcats 31-13. Gabriel Manning returns it up to the San Francisco 22, and the Sharks go to work. They have the ball with the lead. Let's see what they do.
As Colin stares me down, yes. Definition of a championship or a strong team is with the ball in the lead, can you put it away in the fourth?
Louis Ndula avoids a sack from Big Sexy and runs away. Escapes for a 3-yard scramble drill, but denies Alex Dominguez another sack.
Nice job. Puts on his little slippery move and is able to at least gain a couple of yards on that.
Dominguez with 2.5 sacks, 3 tackles for loss today. 2nd and 7 following the improvisation by Louis Ndula. He's back to throw. He throws and it's nearly intercepted by a non-contract out there. No, that's Ryan Tobin, I think. Yep, that was Tobin.
Whoop. Oh, I got it. Don't have it, he says.
3rd and 7. From the 24.
Well, new life here for the Sharks, even though it is 3rd and 7.
Get a reprieve. Deep drop for Louis Ndula. Fires down the field. Oh, Ryan Tobin again.
Louis Ndula's bound determined to arm punt that ball. What the heck? Oh, he can't believe it himself.
Eric Walsh is shaking his head as he's forced to go out there again. Mighty RX says we can't catch anything. Well, I guess Ryan Tobin can't catch a cold in Alaska barefoot, and he plays in Alaska.
Well, you're catching a break here as you force the punt. Do the Storm. Oh. Well. Thought he was going to turn that into something, but he goes down to 35-ish.
36, they'll mark him.
Thank you. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood of the 35.
Ron Cochran getting back on his horse again. He's got 3 wide receivers out. Pair of backs behind him. Quick drop. Going on the slant. Caught by Como for the first down.
First down.
That's his 5th catch on 5 targets. He's 100% perfect.
I gotta say,
you
know what's coming? Because they've run that where they split the backs out to either side of the formation, and you know that's coming. It's still darn confusing, and he's able to take advantage of it.
Cochran in the shotgun. Changes the play. Throws to Klein, who's out of bounds again. Let him a little too far, did Ronnie, old boy.
I say, old chap. Trying to make Liam feel at home.
2nd and 10. Ball on the Shark 48. Back to throw. Swings it out to Nordalis, and this time he gets a little bit ahead of steam, and he picks up 2 yards to the 45.
That brings up 3rd and long. Shark D looking, obviously, for the stop, and not want to let San Francisco get down into the red zone again, obviously.
3rd and 8.
Playing a little tighter here on the receivers, Colin, or the Sharks.
Cochran deep, got a man open. Yeah. That was Robert Merrill.
Mr. Merrill strikes again. And sorry, San Francisco, I may have jinxed you by talking about trying to keep them from the red zone. And in one play, they leapfrog your secondary to put themselves in business.
5:30 and counting. Cochran deep drop to the end zone, and it's picked off. It's picked off. That is McCree.
Wow.
Marty McCree, his first career pick.
Wow.
Looking for Optimus Klein. He was double covered by both Usipi and McCree. I don't know what Cochran was thinking. That's interception number 5.
Wow. Wow. Marty, did you sleep in your clothes again?
4 wide receivers for San Francisco. Maximus is the single back. Luyendula under center changes the play. Quick drop, swings it out to Maximus and will gain 1 yard.
Nothing. See a lot of swing passes in the league lately. Just saying.
Now they bring in an extra tight end.
Here we go.
Aaron Razor.
This looks like football.
Here's to get to Ryan Motes. Makes the spin move in the hole and will pick up 2 more yards. He has only 43 yards on 14 carries.
That brings up 3rd and some work.
With 4:35 to go and counting, Luyendula's in the shotgun. Has both backs flanking either side of him. Changes the play. To the sideline. Oh, knocked away.
And it stops the clock.
By Rimal Hernandez.
Would have been nice to, even if they couldn't put points up, get another first down or two, wind that clock down some more.
Although they do have a pretty good punter in Eric Walsh. He's been plenty busy today, but he's been getting good hang time on his kicks as he punts this away.
And Alaska has the return on. Notice they didn't have people going after the block.
And they get it to the 43 due to the Storm at their own 43 with 4:11 to go.
There's a note in the chat. Vancouver picked up some points off a blocked field goal.
Interesting.
Say more about that, Mr. Chat.
4:11 to go. Alaska down by 4 points. Ron Cochran flares this one out for the non-contract.
3 yards, and the clock continues to run.
Non-contracted. Shaba Debo. Now they quicken the tempo up. 2nd and 7.
They're
They
running.
give the Nautilus, and he makes it up to the 49. 3rd and 2.
Not a bad call. Still have some time. Maybe you catch him napping, right, Colin?
Mm-hmm. Very crisp in and out of the huddle of the Storm now. Ron Cochran throws on the slant, dropped by Optimus Klein. He's looking at his hands and he can't believe it. Scoring update from
SFL headquarters.
SFL headquarters. 27-24, the Vaqueros lead. With 1:22 to go, they're down by 3.
And that's the first blocked field goal return for a touchdown in league history.
4th and 2. The Storm are on the field. They're going to go for it.
Too much action.
Ron Cochran throws.
He's got
Stanley
it.
Nautilus. No! Chesterfield knocked him out of bounds. No gain.
Dennis Green just called. We had him, and then we lost him. Right there. It looks like he's going to make
The ball just led him a little bit sideways on the throw.
You know, it just didn't count on the closing speed of
Chesterfield.
That's my man smoking on that play.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
No, nobody knows Chesterfield was a brand of cigarette except whoever created Chesterfield.
Louis Ndula changes the play. It's a counter play to Maximus, and he loses 2 yards, but the clock continues to run. He's now down to 72 yards in the rushing touchdown. Scoring updates. The Desperados are well in front of the Wildcats, 38-16 with 10:10 to go in that game. And the Vaqueros hold on to beat the Legion by 3, 27-24.
Wow. Well, here at the Eye,
the glacier is melting. As Ryan Moats up the middle will get to 49. That sets up a 3rd and a long 9.
Working on the clock. Should be able to get down to the 2-minuter.
Will they get a playoff?
They don't want to get a playoff.
Nope, they'll just sit on it.
There we go.
2-minute warning here in Alaska. You're watching the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music. Too bad that chair doesn't have a seatbelt, because you might want to buckle up.
Oh, man. Yeah.
This is going to be a crazy
I might have to
ending.
stand up in the booth here.
3rd down and 9. Luyendula to throw. Going deep. Oh, the pass is caught by Gabriel Manning at the Storm 20, and they call a timeout. Wow. Manning on the deep post pattern makes the leaping catch. Ryan Tobin saves what could have been a touchdown.
Well, depend on your hosses when the time comes.
Clock stopped with 1:55. Alaska still has 2 timeouts. Ryan Moats will gain 3 yards. Another timeout called. They have 1 left. Clock stopped with 1:52. Ball is on the Storm 17.
Well, San Francisco has themselves in field goal range.
2nd and 7.
So don't want to make any mistakes here. Force Alaska to use another timeout with a running play.
And they do. Moats up the middle to the 14. That's 3rd down and 4. Yeah.
Well, 4. Very makeable for a first down.
Andrew Francis on the tackle. The eye taking up a channel defense. Strong eye formation. Moats with the end up, doesn't get there.
Oh, can't quite get there. As the Storm D stiffens, forcing the Sharks to kick.
There's about a 6-second difference between the play clock and the game clock.
No, there's a minute. 27, Colin.
Oh, yes.
Forget that extra digit.
Chris kicks. Drive field goal.
Letting that sucker run down.
And the kick is on the way. It's good from 28.
Whoa. So here we go, Alaska. No timeouts, minute 5. My suggestion is have Merrill run it back again.
He already has 1 return for a touchdown. And the kick is to the 5-yard line. Merrill spins away. Runs around to the 27. Clock stops with a minute left.
Desperately trying to elude and shake the tacklers. A valiant effort. So a minute even.
And we've seen crazy things happen before.
It is the SFL.
Ron Cochran.
Brought to you by APM Music.
Ron Cochran changes the play. Sets. Quick drop. Sideline. Out of bounds. Merrill, 6 yards. 56 seconds left. He's up to 3:11.
That's a 4-yard play. Ironically, took 4 seconds. For you numerologists out there, go crazy. Max protect, or are they going to send them both in the pattern, Colin? They both go in the pattern.
Deep. Oh! Arvin Usipi almost had that one in his hands.
Whoa. On its own, that's a great play. Let's hope the failure to secure the catch doesn't come back and bite him.
There's a look at Optimus Klein. Gotta think Cochran's looking his way.
Absolutely. Swing pass behind the right side bunch.
Play action. Cochran going deep. Caught. Merrill at the 47. clock running. They have to hurry.
Puts him over midfield. Things getting dicey now for the Sharks. He clocks it.
Spiked with 34 seconds left.
They want a chance to huddle up, call 2 plays, and see what they can manufacture here.
As the chat says, it's Nathan Peterman numbers. Definitely not a good day. Although, to be fair, none of those picks were returned for touchdowns consecutively. So, Cochran over the middle, knocked away.
Almost another pick.
Looking for Merrill. That's his 11th target. He's caught 7 of them. 30 seconds left. 3rd down and 10. Four wide receivers, 2 to either side. Cochran in the gun. Play action. Going to the sideline, knocked away by Taz Curry. 4th down.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Even Denver, the service dog, is worried. What's going to happen?
4th and 10. They need to get to the past the San Francisco 40. Cochran. Incomplete.
It's knocked away. And
Arvin Yusipi knocked it away from Optimus Klein, and that should do it.
That will do it. Congratulations to your San Francisco Sharks, as they are going to defeat your Alaska Storm. Wow.
1-on-1, mano-a-mano, and Yusipi beats the Decepticon Klein. San Francisco moves to a 3-4 record. Alaska will drop to 2-5. This has been an entertaining game, to say the least.
Well, San Francisco backing up that Houston win, Colin.
Victory has 1,000 fathers, while defeat is an orphan. As the Sharks win 27-20 over the Alaska Storm.
Wow. I'm not stunned, but I'm pretty surprised.
Highlights are coming. Those are eye-popping numbers, but turnovers from Alaska, 5 of them, were probably the difference in the game.
Yep, forcing the turnovers. And it could have been worse for Cochran. There's several passes here in the late going. Several throws were right into the hands of Shark defenders.
Jock William Dilla, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns. Had several near picks, but not officially recorded. Robert Merrill, almost 200 yards of kickoff return yardage. Gabriel Manning, over 130 yards. He's got 137 on the day. Maximus had 72. Boats had 54 on the ground from San Francisco. Alaska had only 24 yards on the ground. That was not their MO all day. And they put it on the arm of Ron Cochran, but unfortunately, Ron did not have a good game. Update from Tulsa, the Desperados well in front. 41-19 with 3:10 left to go in that game. And the player of the game is, to no surprise, Jacques Luyendula. 27 of 38 for 260 and 2 TDs, and had that one spectacular scramble yard.
Good game, everybody. What an exciting game. San Francisco slowly turns up the heat throughout the game to take the lead and then hold on.
All right. So for all of us here, I'm Colin Northrup. He's Rick Northrup. Thank you and good night.